afternoon, everybody, and I'd like to welcome you all on this wonderful occasion of the marriage of Mary and Connor. It's particularly poignant for Fiona and I, as we've just walked Mary down the aisle at St Mary's, the very same aisle we got married nearly 30 years ago. Now, Mary is a very emotional person, and I know Connor knows this. And I ought to say now, Connor is a very emotional person, because I think we've just seen him all at the ceremony, so maybe I should to both of them. But it doesn't take much to bring tears to Mary's eyes. She's not necessarily upset, she's not necessarily unhappy. In fact, you could be paying a really big compliment and these tears just appear. Now, if you are lucky enough to call Mary your friend, you will have a true and loyal friend. A friend you can count on if you need her. And both Fiona and I are blessed to have Mary as our daughter. So what about Connor? Well, Connor is a very hard-working young man who, both professionally and in his personal life, somebody who loves his football, both watching it and playing it. But I remember about a year ago when we got a phone call asking if he could come and see Fiona and myself. And although we suspected we knew what it was about, you can never be sure. Anyway, Connor turned up, and when he asked for Mary's hand in marriage, we were both thrilled and delighted to say yes. And he clinched it when he said all he wanted to do was to love and take care of Mary. All any parent wants is for their children to be happy. And as Mary's father, I wanted to make sure that whoever my daughter married, they were going to look after her and take care of her the same way that we have. Well, over time, it became obvious how much Connor thought about Mary by the way he spoke about her and the way he treated her. And it was obvious they were very much in love. But it takes more than love to succeed in marriage. The love part is the easy part. Marriage is about a partnership. Teamwork, if you like. And whilst Mary and Connor both love each other, I also think they make a great team. And as a team, I know they will succeed.
Mary, I give you this ring.
Mary, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour you.
With my body, I honour you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God.
In the love of God.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Connor and Mary have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
Thank you for welcoming me into your family. And thank you for the enormous effort that you've put in today, but mostly thank you for raising Mary into who she's become. Mary is, without doubt, the nicest person that I know. And her effort into all the small things is absolutely huge, and I really think she's learnt that from you too.
I long for you to have a great foundation of love. I long for you to have that. But yet, if my life is anything to go by, and maybe you might feel a bit like this too, we seem at times hopelessly incapable of loving each other. We seem to fail a lot. And actually what we need at this point is to look to someone else. I'm a Church of England minister, so I can't not stand up here without mentioning Jesus. He was the only person that perfectly lived a life of self-sacrificial love. He did show patience and kindness. Jesus never boasted, never failed. Jesus is the perfect self-sacrificial person who truly lived a life of love. His love was so unimaginable that he loved humanity even when we had no interest in loving him. So perhaps, maybe, the best thing to do is not to build on your own foundation, but Connor and Mary to build on one that has already been laid. Because it will be impossible to love each other self-sacrificially until you know what it's like to be loved self-sacrificially.
Anyway, what a brilliant day it's been. I'm sure you can all agree it looks amazing here. This hall is amazing. The gardens look beautiful, and thank you all for making the effort and doing your best by us. And Mary, I love you so much. You look absolutely beautiful on your wedding day. So here's to forever. Cheers, everyone.
Your boots are on.